We have not had a struggle onboarding the expatriates, making them comfortable. Even in the country, they helped us pick them from the airport.
Obviously, when you first hear the opportunity, you have several doubts in your mind.
That's where I felt a sense of relief that, okay, no, this is not something a usual scam which we used to hear around.
Oh, there were these people on the airport, they were playing really nice music.
They really impressed us on this, and I could recommend any company that's looking forward to hiring expatriates outside.
The challenge was the difficulty of getting them to Kenya. And then being a startup, we were also aware that they will have more questions from their side. So we were not like a big established company, someone will go online, check out and find, and then maybe say, this is a big company I can see, I can go there and check out.
Wycliffe was the one who contacted me on LinkedIn about this opportunity, and I had an initial call with them.
Obviously, when you first hear the opportunity, you have several doubts in your mind, whether is it lazy or a scam or anything. But when we went through the interview processes, all rounds, then it started a kind of relation where I could know Wycliffe, Archeo Hub team. Like we were far from each other, but it was more of like a genuine connection. We felt everything, every processes at right step, and everything was clear, and there was no communication gap.
And the day he gave me the office tour and he showed me like there are different guys as well, or I would say employees who are already joined. So that's where I felt a sense of like relief that, okay, no, this is not something a usual scam which we used to like hear around. But yeah, this is something, a genuine opportunity, and that's where I grabbed it.
I was quite impressed with that location, like relocation from the one country to another. So it was a kind of international offer for me. That's make me excited.
I mean, the global exposure. We were limited to a specific country, a specific role, but when the opportunity came to me, all in my mind was like getting global exposure, working in a startup environment, sharing my experience with the team, and gaining some experience as well.
Part of risk mitigation I had was that I had to give this task to more than one company.
But what I can say specifically on Archeo Hub, they've been able to give us the best. In fact, they were very swift in operations. They came out so clear when they came to present themselves, their milestones, their deliverables, and also the skills that they delivered.
There was a lot of sync of ideas which aligned with their goal and also with what I needed from a company. So that was why I chose to come here.
One thing I can comment on Archeo Hub, not only did they give us the candidates and stop it at there, they gave us an in-house consultant that made sure the expatriates and every candidate that they onboarded was well settled in the company, and this was a 30-day extension of the service that they gave. And one thing I can really recommend them is we have not had a struggle onboarding the expatriates, making them comfortable. Even in the country, they helped us pick them from the airport. They took them to their accommodation places. They even helped them to know around. That is something that we look beyond the hiring process itself.
I saw giraffe.
Oh, you said.
Yeah, we went to giraffe center. We saw live giraffe, we fed them. Not funny, but it was kind of, the child inside me was excited to see giraffe.
It's a very good company, as well as the people around, especially the people, I would say. They have been very helpful right from the beginning. They never made us felt like that is something we are missing out, or that is something we have shifted, or we might later regret the decision we might have moved here. But yeah, I would say overall it was a good experience for me as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing here, maybe for a longer duration.
Archeo Hub came out exceptionally good. They were very aggressive, very hands-on, consistent communication, and they did source some pretty good profiles for us.
They really impressed us on this, and I could recommend any company that's looking forward to hiring expatriates outside.